welcome, 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 welcome.
Happy holidays.
Yes. Or if
you're watching this in 6 months' time,
it might be a different holiday.
Or maybe you don't celebrate Christmas.
I said happy holidays. That's the neutral term.
Right. Happy non-working.
Yeah, but not if it's
very much the neutral term.
But if you live in a country that doesn't do a Christmas season at all.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true. We need to get this up here.
Oh, there we
I hope
go.
you weren't getting a shot of our pasty legs.
Absolutely.
There we go. Oh, look at that. The beautiful sign of doom. What are you holding there, Derek?
Well, I thought I would mention this because this was a lovely gift that arrived like the day before Christmas from D&D Beyond. And they sent it to us because we are happy, happy with us.
Hang on, who did they send it to?
Well, they sent it to me. And so I get to keep all of it.
That's right.
But I would like to lord my gift over all of you guys. But it was the T-shirt, obviously, which is really
falsehoods of they sent it to us.
and a very cool D&D Beyond pin, or pun, as the New Zealanders say. And a couple of very cool stickers.
Are they going on your car?
I think they'll go on my laptop because they're pretty cool.
That's cool.
A lanyard, which was very nice.
Nice.
A USB cable?
A USB cable, that's for something else. This is very cool. Do you want to show them how that works?
Don't push on it on the screen.
Ready?
Don't push on it on the screen.
It's a boggle.
Yeah, a boggler.
But you can take that out and put your own dice in.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, really?
So this pops out.
Ah, okay, that's actually quite cool.
And then you put your own dice in there, depending on what you roll, and then it just back on
magnet. Oh, dear.
So yes, very nice.
That's just beyond.
It's beyond.
It's beyond D&D. That's
right.
just called
Like another whole
generosity.
thing.
Oh, boom.
Boom.
So should I use it or use it with the D20? Because
That's a good idea.
It just seems to work with one. Yeah, very nice.
That's super cool. Thank you, D&D Beyond. Thank you for...
And this,
Oh, more.
and this,
But wait, there's more.
this was very cool.
D&D Beyond phone charger.
It's a phone charger and light.
Hey.
Wow.
So yeah,
You won't get lost with D&D Beyond.
that's right.
Find your way with D&D Beyond.
Right, now give me all my loot back.
What, Luke?
Thank you for everyone who makes digital tools.
Yeah,
for-
nice. They know.
Yes.
Got to wear my security lanyard.
So yes, thank you, Adam, and all the folks at D&D Beyond. That was very nice surprise.
Thank you.
You've got it all now.
There's 6 of us normally.
Yeah.
Six.
it's all good.
I got this T-shirt from D&D themselves, which is very nice.
Oh, this is some kind of like, I got this.
You know,
a whole lot of other
I bought
stuff.
mine at a shop with my own money.
Yeah.
Well, you're not an influencer.
No, clearly not. I am an influencer.
I got the worst thing I got from D&D was
Maelstrom.
a whole lot of
Yeah, baby.
unpainted minis, which just basically just add to my feeling of shame and inadequacy in terms of mini paintings. So thank you.
All right, what are we doing?
Can we mention also the upcoming game that we're going to have, which is of My Little Pony?
Oh yeah. So for Christmas this year, I went to the game shop and I'm like, I'm going to buy something small for everybody. But then there was a My Little Pony. No, what is it? No, it was a Ponia's Tails, but Tails instead of
T-A.
Tail. So we're going to be playing a My Little Pony beginner box RPG experience, and that is going to be amazing.
Yeah, it'll be great.
And we're going to do it straight out of the box.
Yeah.
So we're going to open the box.
Yeah, it's still in the.
I had to wrest the box out of my daughter's hands, who wanted to open it and see what was inside. I'm like, no! Really grown-up men need to open it on camera.
mint condition.
So you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it with drinking game. No, but
I am going to F some S up in
Yes.
that
Can
game.
I just say, I'm really excited for it because what
You
I
and
was
Grover.
thinking about was we could actually get the My Little Pony toys and use them as our miniatures on a large
Yeah,
scale.
right.
Yeah.
So it is
Love
going to be
it.
quite the adventure, and that's going to be a little bit of fun, I reckon.
Tonight
All right.
I'm going to be playing with my Christmas friend from Murray, which is a gorgeous test tube of dice.
which was
Mine are the Phoenixes.
Hang on, I've got a name.
Yeah,
drop
and
the
we'll point them
Kickstarter
towards
that
the
I kickstarted.
Kickstarter. Presumably you can buy them now.
Oh, I'm not sure. Probably.
Yeah, they're really cool.
That was a Kickstarter that I backed.
Yes,
and got
with your
everyone-
actual money.
With
This
my
wasn't
actual money.
something-
Wasn't it
Fool.
a gift delivered to you?
which was the Dragon Slayer
Oh wow!
They don't come
That's-
out
Kickstarter.
easily the first time.
dice
Hey!
potion, fantasy dice potion flask. Arly.
Except they're not. There's no advantage die. But thank you. I'm not looking at gift horse in the mouth.
I don't believe that they were
Yeah.
necessarily for
I'll just have to roll twice.
this particular system, but any system that uses
just use my-
polyhedrals.
Yes.
My lucky green screen.
Yay!
Oh, that's right.
Works well if you're playing with a green screen behind you.
We should
should
pull
do
the green
something.
screen down.
Yeah.
Or
Oh
a
no,
bad
that
green
can lead
screen
to
adventure.
shenanigans.
Yeah. Not to mention Derek's chest would disappear.
Yay! You'd have a hole in your heart where you didn't give presents to people.
No. It's,
Oh, I don't know. I got
it's
some.
a D&D
I scored some
Beyond.
before. They were
No, just lying around.
They were.
It's a nice lanyard you've got.
Yeah,
there.
I got a really nice lanyard and some stickers and a pin.
Yes, good. Sorry, that wasn't enough. We had to move on. That was a yay.
But we do have to move on.
We do. So we're playing Red Hand of Doom. If you don't know about Red Hand of Doom, then watch
why
the
did you
earlier.
click on it?
That's right.
Oh.
Watch the earlier videos. Stop watching now and go. No. Stop.
No. This. What you need to know so far is that this is Ben's favourite thing, and
Yes.
he likes it, and it's basically his baby, and we're having lots of fun.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And these guys have made amazing characters, which I'd love you to introduce again. So, Derek, who are you playing?
I am playing Corrin Amanda Porth, and he is a rogue human.
Yep.
And
Surely he'd be a human
Human
rogue.
rogue.
not a rogue human.
No, don't correct him. He is a rogue human. He
That's
goes
right.
off the deep end.
That's what his mother says anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a rogue human.
I'm a
Just
human
imply-
gorilla.
implies he's in a universe where humanity is rare.
What level is everyone?
I'm at level 5 at the
Level
moment,
5?
unless I should be level 6.
No, unless you got enough.
Not sure.
Leveling up mid combat.
Mid combat, that's interesting.
No,
Makes
nothing
me
like
feel
that.
5% stronger.
I've taken the mastermind adventure path, the class. So I've got all sorts of abilities and perception and bonuses and all sorts of stuff like that. So
you know it all, is that what you're
yes,
saying?
yes, bit of a sort of a I guess a
Jack of all trades.
no, more of a sort of a Sherlock Holmesy type of, or yeah, maybe one of those uber smart people
It's meant to be player character
playing
separation. Derek.
against time.
I know. Lovely. Corin.
Lovely job, though.
Lovely jubbly. Right.
How about you?
Johnny,
I am playing Fagrin, who is a
Yep.
wizard.
you're a wizard human.
I'm a wizard human.
You're a wizard, Vagrant.
You're a wizard, Vagrant.
A
what?
And
Wizard.
my day job is that I am a undertaker.
Not the professional wrestler.
No,
That would be amusing as
That's
a
a
D&D
great-
character.
it's a great
Well,
one.
It's like, what are you? I'm an undertaker. An undertaker? Yeah, no, the undertaker.
That's right.
Yeah.
7'4".
But also I dabble in necromancy.
Dabble.
Dabble.
Little
Dabble.
double
Just
side.
that's a little yeah.
Oh, that's an attractive
And I
box.
have a pet skeleton called Doug.
Yes.
Well, it's not
As
named,
such, the last
Named by the
adventure.
chat.
Named by the chat.
Thank you, chat.
Doug the Dude.
Ooh.
Can I just-
If chat has a
He's
better
amazing.
name than Doug,
No,
let's
there is a
hear
better.
it.
Doug is an amazing name. I think didn't we write Doug on his forehead?
It's
Yeah, I think it's inscribed.
inscribed into his
In,
skull.
in draconic runes.
Yes.
What is cool is that common obviously isn't English. I mean, we use English to represent common, but it's actually the word for Doug, the past tense of dig, in common, which is actually written on his forehead, which is super cool.
In draconic.
Yeah, in draconic, which the pun still works.
It's funny how in Draconic a lot of the puns still carry across. You know what I mean? Like,
That's right.
it's just a side note on the linguistic
That's
nature
right.
of the
It's
you know
wonderful.
the D&D world.
It's very immersive.
Murray.
I am playing Myastan Shamesh, who is a dragon-born paladin with a strength of 20 and an intelligence of 7.
Yes.
He received he had a dream message from the god telling him to go into the witch's garden and retrieve a tool for good and good companions, and so that is what he's done.
I hadn't picked that up yet.
Quick question on that. Did you? Afterwards, it came to me a few days ago that you're very much the Blues Brothers. like
Yeah, a
Like-
mission from God.
we got a mission from God.
Right, right.
Yeah, no. Well,
And it's just like no matter what,
I
you
must
walk
be-
around and you look good.
I must be a singular blues brother, and I'm a gold dragon, so it's falling apart. I'm the gold brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you
nice.
just need to wear like one of those cool hats and glasses, and you'll be.
Yeah.
What? Because I've had too much coke, and therefore you can never see my eyes.
That's
Which is apparently the reason that.
no,
yes.
they're on a mission from God. They
They-
saw God.
Yeah, no.
grace
The
and
reason he
The
the reason he
actors.
wore glasses was because he was high the entire time.
Wow.
We may be
really?
getting off track.
We are.
But, um,
But
We're
shock,
getting
shock,
way off
horror.
track.
Anyway,
Shock.
Weird.
so your character is high all the time. That's why
No.
I call that
John
out.
Belushi was high during the filming of the film, which is why he never took his glasses off.
But we are getting off track, Nathan.
Nathan!
So my guy's high. I mean, no. So my guy is Menu.
Menu.
He is an elvish druid.
You're a
He
druid wood elf.
A druid wood elf.
That's right.
Harry. So he is to be precise, he is a wood elf druid 4, as said on D&D Beyond. And I have a little Natan, my little
Natan.
owl, who is my bestest buddy in the whole world, and will be my druid pet when I reach the appropriate level. So
If
at one point he's
they
going to
both
grow and just
survive.
get that growth spurt and become an important part of my character. But
That's
until
right.
then, he's a character building moment
He's cool.
because he keeps not dying but doing all the cool things.
And falling in rivers.
Well, I think I do most of the falling, and he just
Hang on,
does
hang
a
on.
lot of the following.
Didn't I hatch his egg?
No, I've hatched his egg. I
I'm
already
pretty
had
sure you threw me the egg. I didn't quite catch it properly, but I'm pretty sure it started hatching when it was in my hands.
Oh,
Is he going to bond with you?
no, I
think
got
he
it.
already
No,
has.
because I already he was just wet and he was wet
Yeah, I
and
think
sad.
we'll have to look back.
Yeah.
If someone could quickly.
Can we just go to
watch
the video,
all-
please?
That's right.
Let's go play by play.
Whoa!
That's a cricket.
Wow! Yeah,
by
you
the
got
way.
to go to the video ref. It's like whoa.
Oh, they have video refs in other things as well.
See, I can cricket just like you guys.
Can cricket?
I
can cricket.
I can cricket too.
Yeah, there'll be crickets, all right.
Yeah. I'm sporty.
If you want to know about the hit point system we're using, which divides hit points into health and stamina, go back and read the notes on the first video on the Dice Stormers YouTube channel. So go to YouTube, search for Dice Stormers and Red Hand of Doom, and it's explained there. Slight house rule, basically breaking hit points into half stamina, which is just avoiding damage, jumping out of the way, twisting skill, and half actual physical damage, and they heal a little bit more slowly than they do in the D&D rules raw. It's a slightly less gritty version of the gritty rules for hit points that are in the Dungeon Master's
DMG,
Guide.
yeah.
So, just a quick thing, Ben. So, obviously, we've just had a long sleep,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
We're just all perfectly rested and
Perfectly
healed.
rested. Do you guys? I feel
I
rested.
feel great.
I feel really like I've had a long time to rest.
I mean, we would never stop mid-combat, so
No.
we must be...
Stopping mid-combat, that just seems like a really... no, we wouldn't do that.
That would be
No.
silly.
No, we
so-
would end on a point where we could all just rest for a while.
Right, everyone's used most of their spells. Bursting across the corridor, coming towards Johnny, who was safely hiding outside the room, are 2 wargs. Bursting in through the door into the room, assailing Doug, are 2 fairly big, angry-looking, what are they? Hobgoblins. And yes, the door bursting open is a named bad guy.
He
Oh,
got,
No. But didn't the door? Wasn't the door like awkwardly held?
He has
with-
already taken damage because he's been making his way across caltropes.
And-
Or spiky
Spikes.
things, spiky
Yeah.
vines.
Yeah.
He's got
Thorns.
bleed and fate. He's got bleed and fate.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit angry by
Yeah.
it.
Quick question.
Yes.
I don't want to be that guy,
Yes.
but wasn't there something in this room that popped out of the roof?
Oh yes, there's also a Manticore,
Hey!
which you all knew about but didn't do anything about.
well, we were hoping he would just stay where he was.
Yeah, he's clambered on top of that room. The roof is only kind of around the edges because the whole middle has collapsed, and he's sort of clambered out of it with his big tail with all its spiky spines spiking out of it. So yeah, I guess I'm going to say we're at the top of initiative. Monsters are in there somehow because
Well,
the battle
what-
is just continuing.
What had just happened is he started
Yes.
to cast Fireball.
That's
and
right, on his
and I
turn.
countercast
With your own breath
weapon at his Fireball.
That's
so
right.
we
Which
need to
was
work
epic.
out what's going to happen.
That's
Kind of a
that's
kind
so
of a,
Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I was thinking Harry Potter. It's much more Harry Potter kind of,
And
His
what's
fire
your
versus
dragon?
my fire.
What's your
So mine is a 15-foot
What's
cone.
your Dragon Ball?
No, what's your dragon breath?
My dragon breath is a 15-foot cone of fire.
A fire, so it is fire
So
on
what
fire.
I thought
Mm.
is that I would subtract completely any damage that you can roll with your breath weapon from the damage that this fireball will cause when it lands.
Okay, not the fact that my fire hits his fire and it stops it.
And it
like
completely
that.
negates it.
Well, not completely negates it, but certainly.
Should I also? Do you reckon I should also
nullify.
give you a chance to do that? Maybe like a spellcraft check, verse or something.
Yeah, maybe, and also it would probably
Opposed roll.
hit him. Yeah.
Opposed
Opposed,
roll.
Oh, he's
opposed,
getting-
opposed ranged attack rolls.
Yeah, that's
No,
right,
you
that
should do
could
an
be one
opposed
thing.
strength roll.
They do that.
Strength.
Strength roll, like he's strengthening it towards you, and you're strengthening it towards him.
Probably would be con, wouldn't it?
No, definitely. Looking at that,
Right, yeah, no.
definitely a strength
Con's all
thing.
Could be charisma.
Con.
No.
Let's do Constitution. You're like
Con.
Harry and Voldemort
Yeah.
going.
Con. Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
Con
Hit
makes
each other
much
with
more
your
sense.
thing. Okay, opposed con rolls.
What if
Okay.
he winks?
This is my first roll with the die.
Mm.
The
That
new
I
die.
gifted
The
you.
new die.
That he gifted you. Just
There we
remember
go.
He
that.
gifted me.
Alright,
That's right.
alright.
So I have a +1 on my con. What do you
Plus
have?
2.
+2.
There we go.
Slight advantage.
Okay, ready?
Very
Go.
Let's see what the difference. Wow! Wow!
So you're-
See all that rolling I was doing beforehand?
That's
So
right.
surely that means that you don't just stop him.
I think
you're
I'm, yeah,
attack hits him.
yeah.
Absolutely, I'm happy
His,
with that.
his fingers are like burning.
So
Stop.
bursting from his fingers comes the little mote of flame,
Right.
which was meant to bloom and fall and land in the room and explode, incinerating friend and foe as one. Instead, it's caught in the wall of your breath weapon, and there's this
Like turns his
Voldemort
own
Harry Potter
fireball spell back
Yeah.
on himself.
bursts and strikes him hard in the chest and explodes.
Alright. So instead of double damage,
So he was named, wasn't he?
I think instead of double damage, he should take damage of both the attacks.
Both the attacks.
Is that 8d6?
No, it's just
Well, depends on what-
your damage plus his own.
Yeah,
damage.
yeah,
What
okay,
his
that sounds
his
fair.
will be
weapon is.
66.
But that makes
Mine's
sense.
be
Both
86.
both weapons hit him.
Can I just say,
This is the 20.
in
Yeah.
my head, the fireball went into your mouth, and you've just like,
I sucked in the most of
Yeah.
this fireball and then breathed it
back
back.
out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8d6.
Plus your damage, since you rolled a 20.
God.
Roll your own
Do you want to do it on the
Somebody's
table?
yours.
Oh,
What do you want?
Oh.
Oh, there's heaps of sixes there.
There's a few ones. There's a couple of ones
10.
as well.
20. 28.
Add another 10. 38.
38.
Is he dead?
you know what? We're out of spells.
Yeah, I know. One spell. That was
against them.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a blood ability. That
So yeah, the door flings open.
So he took all that damage from the thorns and wasted like 4 rounds of combat just trying to get through a door.
Can he get blown
Right.
across the room into
Oh,
the
definitely,
wall there?
and torn.
Oh,
by
yeah, no, he
thorns.
stands there and like turns to ash and it all just goes away.
Oh yeah, slowly. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh wow!
So who was he? What was his name?
He was Wyrmlord Koth.
He's a
Koth.
Nice.
Write it down.
So the big bad died
Wow.
in his first move.
Can I just say,
Yes.
I love that when you announced him, you said he's a named character.
That's right.
Yeah,
Guess what?
yeah. We didn't have time.
That went well.
We didn't have time to learn his name.
Red
He's
Hand.
like, ha ha.
You're so memorable.
Can I? Oh,
We're in combat now, right?
I think
Yeah,
we're
we're
going.
coming. We're
So
gonna
that
go.
was monsters.
Just
That
run
brings
into
up
the room.
Johnny next.
Yes. He told us how good the door is.
yeah. We could have our short rest right now.
Yeah.
Run inside.
So there's a couple of wargs running towards you, Johnny.
There are now.
You're kind of squishy, aren't you? I think you should come in here and.
They're wolves, actually, but yeah, that's right.
It's nice and warm in here.
Yeah.
Walks.
I had an idea. What was I going to do? I was going
It
to
was
cast.
going to be brilliant.
I was going to cast. Mirror image
Oh, nice.
Mirror image. That's a good. Yes, good thing to do.
because I don't know how we're going to work that. But anyway, so now there are 4 of me.
Good.
Like 1 real, 3 illusionary.
Yeah, that's fine.
Illusory.
Illusory.
Yep.
So there are
Can't speak.
not a random number, but 4. Did you say 1d4?
Three additional.
Three additional.
And me.
Good. So when I roll 1d4 to see which one it hits. You being 1, and we eliminate them one by one. Yeah, cool. That's how it worked in 3.5.
It says roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, which I do, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. With 2, you must roll an 8 or higher.
So
with
you
1,
do that.
11 or higher.
Okay, cool. Excellent. And then if it hits a duplicate, it gets killed instantly?
A duplicate's AC equals 10 plus your dex modifier. If an attack hits a duplicate, the duplicate is destroyed.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay. So they basically have 1 hit point, effectively.
Yeah, that's right. Good.
Yep.
Awesome. You cast that. That's probably a wise thing to do. You want to move as well?
Oh, and my duplicates can't get hit by
area effects.
only by something that actually hits
Don't
them.
worry, all the people with area effects exploded.
Oh, good.
On themselves.
And...
Excellent. That's cool. You could have a... Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's cool. Yep.
That's a good idea.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
I will mark that as used.
Good. That brings up Jaw.
Jaw. Okay, so
Yeah.
I've got Jaw's
Do you have
stats.
Jaw's stats?
So he's a medium humanoid. He's got a dagger, a heavy crossbow.
We don't have a jaw.
A heavy crossbow.
Do we have no Jaw mini?
We need a jaw.
I'll just give you a random.
Why don't we just use that hobgoblin? We
Okay.
just got?
Oh, that's the ultimate.
So what's Jaw going to do? He's a ranger. His favourite enemy is...
Jaw is played by John, who's unfortunately absent tonight.
This season of jolly
I
gift
know,
giving and
I
everything
know,
just
I know.
holds us all back.
Absolutely.
Man.
All right, well, he might shoot this guy.
Yes. I guess he's
And
got cover, so disadvantage because of the skelly standing in the way.
disadvantage. Oh, where's my...
If you need another d20,
Yeah.
you can borrow this one if you like.
Ooh, a 21 to hit that skeleton.
Whoa, really?
To hit
Got
that
disadvantage?
humanoid? Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled
Yep.
a 13.
Good
This is
hit
lower
for sure.
roll.
So that does...
Ugly, mean-looking hobgoblin veteran.
So 5 points of damage. Gee. Oh, no, sorry. Nope.
Nope.
Stop. I
Nope.
take that back. 10.
10.
13. 13 points of damage.
So he wrenches out of the way of the bolt, and is seriously unbalanced as Doug is swinging towards him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Doug didn't. Is Doug in the initiative on his own, isn't he?
I think
Have
so.
you got him listed then? I think that's how we did it last time.
Doug should go now.
And Raven was with you, yeah.
Yes.
Although the Raven is currently in some pocket
I
dimension
know.
somewhere.
The Raven was dismissed.
By the Minotaur that got
Doug, what does Doug
levitated.
do?
Oh,
Doug's gonna...
Doug is gonna
Have a swing.
have a go.
I'll give him advantage against the hobgoblin.
He's
who
going
is just
to swing
off balance.
his short sword angrily.
Excellent.
Oh, good. Have advantage.
Angrily
I
is
have
good.
advantage.
Yeah,
I missed that.
I was in a good mood.
Luckily,
The 5 would have been no good. That's a 17.
17.
Plus 4, 21.
Yes, that hits.
Nice.
Another 21.
1d6 plus 2. Hey!
So as I said, he's twisted out of the way
Another
to
8.
avoid this bolt that comes flying from Jaw. And yeah, Doug easily just, with a toothy grin, slides his sword into the hobgoblin's shoulder, much like Frodo being hit by the wraith, and goes, "Ah!" in a really pathetic way. Nathan, Menu, the wood elf.
Yep. Yes.
So where are you? You're
I'm outside of memory. No, I'm inside. I'm going to run through the door.
out to defend your friend.
No,
No, he's
just
going to run.
run through the door because I've worked out. Quick question. Just a size question. All right. Oh no. That happened. So this thing here,
Yes.
that's a full tower. We've discussed that.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
it's got
where
an
it is.
upstairs.
It's got an upstairs and it's all
Yes.
enclosed.
Yes.
So that big thing there can't really get through the door.
That's correct.
So if we go through the door, we can create what I would like to call a choke.
Yes.
and then we stab it die choke, Leonidas style.
Yes, very possibly.
I just wanted to double check.
Just
Okay.
checking what's on the floor.
My vines.
Yeah, which you're going to
As
dismiss.
a druid,
You
I'm
can
just going to be.
You can just walk straight through them.
Oh yeah,
Wow,
You
that's
can
cool.
dismiss them, can't you?
Yeah, I can dismiss them. So I will.
Excellent.
I will dismiss them. I will go
Yep.
through the door, and I will yell to my friends, "Hither!" Because that's what I'm known for, my hithers.
Excellent.
And I will pull out my scimitar as a free action.
Fantastic. You can probably get a little bit further.
I would like to go a little bit further,
You can run up those stairs, I suppose, clamber over the rubble.
or just kind of like
I don't know if you want to go onto the roof
Not
because
yet.
then.
He'll be there soon. This is actually enclosed.
very much so.
Oh, it is up
It
there.
does
okay.
have a big hole in it, but apart from that, it's fine. Excellent. That's cool. I like. Corin.
So I can do a couple of things. I can do dash as a bonus action, which will get me into that room. So I could shoot at him first, I think.
Oh.
With a 5 is not really going to do anything.
AC 18, yeah. So you fired some sort of bow or something.
Yeah, I had a short bow. And
And you're going to run away as well.
yes, I'm going to run. I'm going to leap over the dwarf and get into this room.
Excellent. Good.
Actually, I might position myself behind the door
Nice.
to close it.
You're a smart
Fantastic.
man.
Maya Stan.
Now back to me.
Yes. Oh, it wasn't actually your turn that you killed the monster on. It was his turn.
Right.
Because you fired back at him.
In a very awesome moment, I must say. A good way to start.
Good way to start.
Yes.
You know, I think Doug could probably hold that door
I believe in Doug.
to
Hodor.
This door.
hold the door.
Doug's gonna Hodor. Right, okay.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Too soon!
No way, that's not too soon.
Soon!
Well,
Spoiler alert.
his natural inclination would be to protect his friends,
Yes.
who all seem to be running past him to the door, except for Fagrin.
Who he doesn't
and
know.
of course,
You definitely don't know Fagrin's in trouble.
no, but there's multiple Fagrins if he cared to look.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's just confusing.
Yeah.
yeah. So he is going to turn towards Fagrin, see at least 2, if not more, Fagrins through the
I
gap.
think you can see at least 3.
And then the Manticore.
Yes. Well, you would have noticed the Manticore for sure.
Okay. Did the Manticore see me incinerate its boss? Oh,
Well,
that's the boss. That's the guy living in the tower.
I guess
I don't know
there's,
if
the
you heard.
entire-
there's a fairly
the
big
name
hole
carried
there,
out.
so I guess you can probably surmise that maybe he did. I mean, give me a perception roll.
No.
Nope.
I'm not going to give you any additional information.
No.
On a 2, you notice there's a hole in the wall.
You notice there's a Manticore there.
Right. And I don't think. Do I think the Manticore saw me? I'm going to look impressive since I just roasted its boss. And what do I do? What do I do?
Was
Oh,
that?
is that someone doing something? Someone following us. Hello, Zark.
Zarkane.
Zarkane.
That was amazing. Hello, Zark.
Hello, Zarkane, 1843.
Hello.
A
Thank
good
you.
year.
Hello.
A good year.
Hey, everyone should share this if you're enjoying it and you think you know anyone who also enjoys it. That's the thing you say. And you smash something or other that's down there.
You're so good at this, man.
I'm
Seamless.
gonna run out towards the multiple Fagrins,
Uh-huh.
towards the Manticore, and tell it to bow to me because I'm so pumped at the success of my last.
Yeah, that's what happens when you roll a 2.
So you run out and say, "Bow to me!"
Yeah.
Can you do that in a proper voice?
Bow to me would be what he
Excellent.
says.
Excellent.
The audio
Did I
peak
peek
there.
everything?
Did
Did
I
I
peek?
Yeah. Sorry,
I want to know. I'm like, oh
I-
God,
I was
what are you
just-
doing?
I was just doing what the DM asked me to do.
No,
and I was
you-
role playing.
no,
I'm
you-
sorry, you should have
you know-
said it earlier.
Aren't we glad we put the compressor on?
We are. Aren't you glad?
Do you
Especially
want,
if you're listening in your headphones.
do you want charm or intimidate based on that?
I think
You're a
it's
dragon to Manticore. I don't think it's intimidate necessarily.
Yeah,
I think it's charm.
Charm?
I reckon intelligence check is.
It's not intelligence. This is more bravado because
Yeah.
he just turned the
So
big
it-
named bad guy, the Worm Lord, into ash.
So we're going to assume that the intelligence check fails.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much guaranteed to fail the intelligence check. But this is
No.
this
It's all
is-
good. It's all good.
So you want charm?
Yeah.
All right. Charm. There's no charm.
There's
Just a
Persuasion?
Persuade.
Diplomacy.
Charisma.
Just give me a charisma check.
All right. That would be an 11.
11. Excellent. Thank you. Since your perception's so bad, I'm not going to give you any
No.
additional information. But you see the large, shiny
sees-
paladin appear.
He sees you.
That's right.
Yeah. He
That's cool.
definitely sees you.
Excellent.
Next in the initiative is the Raven.
No, the
No,
Raven.
Raven's
That is
disappeared.
unfortunately, yes, dissolved. So bolting across the open courtyard come these two wolves. So could you close one with the paladin and close one with the bunches of necromancers?
No. Wizards.
So you have. So I'm about to attack you, Johnny. You roll something to tell me whether
I do. I
who I'm attacking.
roll a d20, and I need.
Good.
Is it
I
6
don't-
or more? Or
I
over
don't need to
6?
know. You can just tell me whether I attack you or not. In
I
the
need to look
meantime,
it up
one
again.
attacks the shiny golden paladin.
Read it
Roll-
1 second ago.
Roll a d4.
In the order of 15, which I imagine is not good enough to hit
not
you.
for
So
me. 21.
claws fly, and it's actually comes skidding to a halt to avoid your arm as it lifts up in a bold
What did you get?
cry. You want me
needed
to roll?
What AC do you need to hit one of the? You hit a mirror image, not me.
I did. Okay, good.
And what's the AC? The AC is 10.
He
12.
rolls an 18, so pop.
Well, actually, he
So-
rolls on
What?
disadvantage because as a paladin, I'm going to impose protection on a character
You don't.
friendly to me,
I love.
even though it's like a mirror image.
I love
35 feet.
I rolled 2 13s, so it hits on both.
Oh,
And pop,
So
one of the mirror
probably
images
the one that
disappears.
is attacking.
I am
It's sort of a
slightly
weird
confused.
yelp.
Yeah.
It pops into like a blob of ectoplasm, as in Ghostbusters, and sort of.
What
lands
popped him?
in-
A wolf.
The wolf,
wolf.
the wolf bit one of
So
the.
he's got a mouthful of ectoplasm.
That's
Oh, he bit down on
feel much
the he bit
too.
down on the
What about
ectoplasm.
ectoplasm?
right. This hobgoblin veteran attacks Doug. How could he? Everyone cries, and the Twitter audience. 16, is that enough to hit Doug?
It's a great question. Yes.
Yes. Oh, poor Doug.
He doesn't have heaps of hit points.
5 hit points damage against Doug.
Okay.
This hobgoblin comes bursting through the room as well. This one moves out of the way a little bit. This one comes bursting in and attacks Doug as well.
Oh, no.
Hang on,
that'd
wouldn't that be an attack of opportunity for Doug as he moves out
He
of the
hasn't
square?
left the
No, he hasn't.
threatened areas of Doug.
Quick questions. Are these twins? Twin hobgoblins?
They look-
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they look
move
like
with an
twins.
uncanny semblance. He gets 10 plus 4, which is 14 against
That's
Doug.
enough.
It's enough.
Doug.
Doug is not armored.
Doug's not
He's
Phil.
a skeleton.
He's boned.
So he's going to use his martial advantage
Does he
because
have any
two of them are
bonuses?
both attacking Doug together.
Okay.
I think Doug is maybe going to be next Doug.
What's happening in the chat?
7
What's
plus
happening?
4 is
Dead.
11 plus 2 is 13. Doug explodes!
Oh,
A shattering,
Doug.
eye-watering
You can just bring
explosion
Doug
of...
back, can't you?
Oh, I didn't actually necessarily mean to do that
So
to
Doug is now. Well, let's leave the dead Doug.
Yeah, a dead
here,
Doug.
Dead Doug.
Because
No.
You might be able to
I
raise
might
Doug.
be able to raise Doug again.
Does Doug ever die? That's the.
Doug died a long time ago.
Can we
Excuse
have-
me. I think there's a minotaur skeleton there that would probably
Oh yeah, that's
be a
handy.
better thing to raise.
Yeah, a minotaur skeleton with Doug's head.
Do people type F,
Just on top.
F in chat?
Yeah, press F for
For Doug.
to pay your respects
To
to
Doug,
Doug.
that's right.
Right.
Who else have I got that I can
Call
kill
of
things?
Duty joke, Ben. I like it.
The minute I'm down with the hose.
The what?
GG, Doug.
I'm
No, just move on.
It's,
All right.
It's not. I'm with the cool dudes.
Oh wow.
I'm being
I'm so
ironically
sorry.
funny, okay?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm not really
Coming off as a
loser.
dad joke.
Sorry. The Manticore.
Oh yeah.
You know those videos of birds, seagulls that go.
Yeah.
on YouTube. It does
Yes.
that kind of thing,
Yeah.
except it's huge and aggressive and has enormous sharp teeth.
Okay.
And its tail flaps. And
So it's not so much as funny as in like.
Well, no, it's enjoying the show and enjoying what's going
Alright.
on. It seems to be more in an observational mode rather than attack and tear off.
It's about like enjoying the chaos.
Yeah, it's enjoying the chaos. It's
Sweet.
you know, yeah. It's yeah, so it doesn't attack. That moves the initiative on then to Johnny.
This will be interesting.
Always.
What are you going to
Well,
do? I think you should do like that babushka doll
mix up the
thing where you all just walk around each other and
This battle went from really overpowering to just not actually that much of a problem really quickly, presuming you can handle the Manticore.
yeah, the Manticore's
Doing
the
so
wild
bad.
card.
Yeah.
We're entertaining him.
All right.
Are you not entertained?
How far can I move?
I presume 6.
30 feet.
Correct.
You can probably get to the door
So,
if you want to.
1, 2. I don't think I can go through there though, can I?
Oh, you
Oh,
can.
it's
It's,
only a
it's all.
bed.
Have you?
Yeah.
You've run over your own bed, right?
No, but I think anyway.
You have to bounce like this.
Oh, yeah, you know, you're right, because that's a
There's
screen.
a screen
so
around
you'd
the
have
bed.
to go around.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I do have to go around.
Oh, but you could be like.
I want to pretend I don't know that, but I do.
Okay,
so there you
yeah.
go.
1,
2,
2.
3.
Yeah, you can go on top of this thing. We've jumped on that before.
Oh yeah.
4, 5,
4,
5,
5,
6.
So I can get into the room.
Do I close the door on John?
Why
No,
on
John. John's. Hey, John.
Hey,
John.
John.
Yeah.
Leave your
So
guys
I think,
there.
I think I'm gonna run away. Bravely.
Excellent.
Yeah,
You're
advance
fine.
to the rear.
And then do I still get?
Advance to the rear. Excellent.
So
And
that's-
all his mirror images go with him, presumably.
Yeah.
Oh, do they?
I think they do. Yeah.
I think they wind in and out of him in a
I
slightly.
don't like
we all-
It's like you're dancing.
It's
You
not
know when
really
people
like they
leave
have-
and they're like they split into two.
They don't even really have locations. Like, it's nice to kind of keep track of how many are left, but they don't have to literally be
That's right. Yeah. No.
positioned. Because I could be any one of these.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
And then I should probably cast something on
Or
someone.
you could be the goo that's out the front one of the doors. It's just like,
Do you have to maintain concentration on?
on
Show
no,
me your image?
no,
No?
I don't.
They all just
Luckily.
keep doing their thing.
It's nice to have. So many of my spells require concentration.
Yeah, and you can only concentrate on one spell at a time,
Yeah.
and nothing breaks it except something that.
For casting another spell,
Yeah,
effectively, or a
things
couple
that
of
are
other
really
things.
distracting. Yes.
Yeah. What's the range? Oh, 60 feet.
All right.
Nice. All right.
Cast it.
I'm going to cast Cause Fear on
the
this
twins.
On this guy. Okay.
guy. But I don't know if it affects both of them.
Tony
You'll
says-
have to understand the mechanic of those
Yeah,
characters.
because if they're like kindred spirits, then if one's afraid,
So I do
both of them
like
are
a
afraid.
save.
You do.
Wisdom
Your
save?
wisdom saving throw.
6. I
doubt it.
expect the DC of your cause fear.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's definitely a hit.
My sound for cause fear is really really cool.
DC 15, and you roll a 6.
All right.
So, yeah. Now he or both of he or whatever they are afraid.
I like that you used a lot of pronouns there.
What does that mean?
Awaken the sense of mortality, and they are frightened. And the frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
But it has
ending
to
the effect
withdraw as
on
much as possible,
itself
is that right?
on a success.
Yeah, cool.
So it doesn't say exactly what action the target has to take. The target just has to be frightened. Like, it doesn't specify in the description here. But I'm sure there's a longer description of what the frightened condition
That's cool.
means
Okay.
somewhere.
Yep.
Which is not here. Sorry.
I can that.
Right.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Yeah.
The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
But the source of its fear is its own
Oh, it doesn't run.
mortality.
It doesn't run away. Okay, cool.
No, it just has disadvantage.
Okay, it just has
Yeah.
disadvantage. Okay, cool. That's effective.
Am I the source of its fear?
Yeah.
Or is the source of its fear its own mortality? Because the description seemed to...
Yes, I'm going to
Say
make
the
it. I'm going to make
latter.
you're the source of the fear.
Alright.
So as soon as I close that door,
It's aware that you're an undertaker, and therefore it's afraid
Oh.
Yeah.
Afraid
Cool.
of death.
Okay, that's cool. Jaw.
Jaw.
Good for
What
my
is
character
Jaw
to be
gonna
able to
do?
instill the fear of
of.
death.
Is he going to
in-
withdraw?
Sort of my thing.
He's going to withdraw.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
was
dun.
that as good as Connect Floor? I think that might have been.
Oh, Connect Floor was. that was.
Got to
That's
keep making
fantastic.
them. Got to.
He's going to withdraw. He can also fire before he withdraws.
Oh, he
or has he
could?
gone 12? Has he?
He could. No, he's gone 6.
Yep.
All right, he's going to fire at these guys.
Yep.
It's not advantage.
no.
No.
Just fire away, baby.
12, and that was a 20.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 2, 6 points of damage.
Okay. Good, good, good.
So seeing 3. Is it even me? It might not be me. I've just
Oh, yeah, yep,
assumed
sorry.
that it's me.
I can tell you who it is. Yes, it was you, yeah.
Great.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Oh,
You're thinking of Derek, who's playing
I
his
was
own
thinking-
character.
Yes.
It is actually Nathan's character.
I'm
Menu, the wood elf.
you know what?
Druid.
I like to call it brains the operation.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to call in my friend. Look, I don't want to be disadvantaged or anything. I just
My stand.
Stan?
Maeston.
Maeston! I yell out in my
Nice.
biggest, deepest voice and say, "Protect us!" Knowing.
Oh, he won't be able to resist that. There's an offer he can't refuse.
Hey! I know my friends.
Yeah.
Protect your good companion.
Oh, look! I found a witch wood. Let's just over here.
There's a garden in here.
I found a holy weapon. Look at this.
Good mine.
Excellent. Corin and
Holy weapon
the
of loot.
Okay, so
Derek's dark-skinned human bald head rogue.
you don't want me to.
That's a
You
very
don't want me to close the door, do you?
Not
Not
just
I-
yet.
I think we're
not,
good.
not while he's still out there. We're waiting
Oh,
for him
you
to
could
come
start. You could start it. It could be one of those really big, thick. Because
Yeah.
we know it's a real thick door.
in. Didn't the
So
door
maybe
get,
you can be like,
No, he just
opened it.
wrenched
opened
it.
He wrenched it open.
Yeah.
So you don't close the door yet. In
So
summary.
I
You can
might.
delay that action.
Can I run up the stairs? Can I get past these
Yes.
guys?
Yeah, certainly.
So I'm going to
Go
go
up
up
the stairs.
here.
Excellent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, wow.
6.
Good. You got a good view of the
Manticore.
Manticore.
And I can do a dash as a bonus action. So I'm going to go
eyeball
there.
the Manticore. Or you're gonna.
Jump onto the Manticore.
I don't think I can jump
Ride
on the
the
Manticore.
Manticore.
It's a fair way
Hanging
away.
in the middle of the room is a mostly decayed skeleton on a rope and pulley system that makes jiggle in sort of in a continuing
puppet.
fashion, like a puppet.
Oh.
And there's a globe of looks like a permanent sort of light spell sitting there lighting it up, but it doesn't really glow very brightly in the day. That's why you didn't notice before.
Huh.
And there's a sound like ooh.
So is this like to maybe scare people off at night?
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it like a scare?
A skeleton. A
skeleton.
skeleton.
crow
A
skeleton.
skeleton.
Oh,
Dad jokes, you
A
know.
scaly top.
Can I?
Yes,
it hurts like so deep.
Can I shoot?
you can.
Yeah.
The Manticore's not engaged in. He's
Medicate
laughed at
me.
us.
Is he?
He's watching.
But you haven't heard that.
Perception.
Perception.
Well, given
Oh, one.
given
You think the
Ben's
Manticore's about to attack any
yeah,
moment?
I'm gonna
given
shoot
Ben's
at it
cackling laugh for the Manticore, I'm sure he would have heard
Do
us.
I have
takes-
surprise on the Manticore?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay.
Well, he's certainly not expecting to be attacked, that's for sure.
Oh, shoot.
That is what you did.
No, apparently he didn't. Apparently he intended to, but that's not what happened.
So that's a 15.
15 is enough to hit the Manticore.
Oh gosh, the Manticore.
All right.
Duck.
The Manticore has thin skin. But many hit points.
22 points of damage.
Oh.
The snipe.
Wow. So yeah. So this a bolt, is it, from a bow? Or
Yeah, it's an arrow.
from a bow. So the Manticore's there, as I said, still laughing, and just tearing straight into his neck. And greenish, reddish blood
Have
just
Christmas.
flow
Christmas
out of his neck.
Tis the season.
And you see
Season
him
for greenish,
shake. If
reddish
you've seen a
blood.
dog sort of shake, he tries to shake the arrow free,
Right.
and looks up with sad, confused eyes at you, and then bristles
sad, confused
all over
eyes.
his body, and especially his tail, the spine.
I love the fact that you're just like, and the level 20 feathers.
Oh, my stand. You see you see an arrow fly from a
Yes, and I
head
see
into
this
the
thing of
Manticore.
badoink, but I've heard the call,
What was the call?
protect us. And I'm so if I do that, if I take one step straight back, there's no way it can bite around a corner to get to
No, but
its,
it bites you as you leave, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
as you
Yeah.
leave.
Right, it gets an attack and then
Unless you're only going to move, in which case you're going to withdraw.
withdraw and then keep moving.
Yeah.
You can disengage.
I'm gonna
You can
disengage
disengage
and
then-
as an
Sorry,
attack.
it's
Bang through the door.
Yeah, so this great golden scaly thing comes.
I
bolting
shall
into the room.
protect you.
Excellent.
Close the door, Johnny.
Oh, okay, so yes, good. Okay, the raven's turn, who's unfortunately dead.
No,
The
the-
monsters. So you're closing the door. Okay.
Well, I
I'm
could,
about to, yeah.
could I get in and close the door? Because that would be my turn.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't move 30 feet.
But you did a disengage, which means that's
And then
an
keep moving.
action.
That's
your
his
action,
action,
yeah.
right.
That's
It is-
your action.
Boy.
Yeah.
So these guys come bolting forward, and they're going to attack the guy
The
standing in the
twins.
middle of the door. The twins.
The three people.
All right,
standing
well,
in the
they,
middle.
That's right. So you're going to. You're going to determine.
Oh, hang on, what do I?
I need to
No,
do
one of them
attacks.
can't because he's the source of his fear. So he can't
Oh, you're right.
willingly move
Oh.
forward.
Of course, yes. He stands there, petrified, metaphorically, to the spot.
Typical Terry, the
I'm not sure that it is.
A
hobgoblin.
small puddle forming beneath him.
Well, he's
I almost made you stroke.
He's a hobgoblin, so I don't know if it would be a small puddle. It might be
That's
like
right. Yeah, a generous puddle.
Oh,
So this guy attacks.
he hits me.
He hits
Okay.
I
you.
rolled a 2.
Because
He
I'm a
attacks
paladin.
you.
So
Because
what
I'm
does
a
he have to
paladin
roll?
and I'm offering my protection.
He attacks at
He
disadvantage.
attacks at disadvantage.
Hey Ben, how much are you enjoying this rolling at disadvantage for every
Hey,
single
look,
creature?
I gave him the character before I started. It was all
Very nice.
You know we like to
He's
call
played
that.
with paladins before.
Oh, I know.
And you can do this once per turn, yeah. But
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
good. I like it.
There's no
Okay. The
restriction.
first roll is a 11, which is not going to be enough. And then I roll quite a very large number, but the 11 is what he attacks you with.
11 is not enough to hit.
Yeah, so he
Nice.
attacks you, but yeah, you manage to duck out of the way easily and smoothly, and even look cool doing it.
And I don't lose one of my duplicates.
You don't.
No.
Because they
Right.
all dodge it. It's like the Matrix when you're like,
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
The Manticore attacked unexpectedly and unfairly, in his opinion.
I love that you've changed this Manticore from this like giant beast to like this defenseless Manticore struck down in his hour of laughter.
I'm not feeling that.
His tail twists back and then flicks forward with generous energy and muscularity, and dislodged from its tail are 3 spikes which come hurtling through the air, making a noise towards you.
So do I have cover? Do I have partial cover?
I think because you dashed to the big gap in the top.
Yeah, I don't really
Well,
think
no,
so. It's a pretty big hole in the wall.
I wanted to do a little sniper thing where I was,
Oh yeah, like
I'm going to give him disadvantage on
none of his shots.
1d4 of the shots.
So it could be all 3.
That's very nice of you.
It is.
It's all 3.
All 3 of them.
Hey Ben,
He regrets that choice immediately.
Ben, how you going
We had a
with those
50%
disadvantages?
chance of it being
Why
all
did I
3.
say that? Okay, yes, that's fine enough.
there's
What-
specific rules for cover. Do you want me to dig them up, or are you just going to do it like that?
Nah, that's good. Okay, what is your AC?
My AC is 16.
16. So he needs, and with disadvantage, he needs 11 to hit. Yeah, sorry, just he needs 11 to hit. So that's
a hit?
but with the disadvantage roll, it's a 20! So it's just a normal hit on one of them.
Would you like another D20?
No, I'm just going to use Murray's because they're lovely. So the other one misses. A 2 is missed. So yeah, a 2 and a 3. Okay, so the disadvantage made no difference. Oh no, except it wasn't a critical.
Yes.
So one of the tail spikes comes fizzing through the air. 2 of them bounce off the stones behind which you're concealed. And the last one only does 5 hit points of piercing damage, but you haven't actually hit any health yet, have you?
Yes, I'm 9 points down.
Yeah, okay.
So I have 14 out of 28 hit
So
points.
that's all your stamina gone.
That's all my
Yeah,
stamina
right.
gone. So I'm actually on 0 stamina.
You're like, you actually trench out of the way. It cuts through your robes.
Yep.
You're breathless.
Hang on, these
you're
beautiful
feeling on
robes.
the edge. Yeah.
Hang on,
that's right.
I'm not fussy about my robes.
I'd rather take damage. I've done all the wolves, of course.
Oh,
So that would be
Leap. That's right. Okay, who is he attacking? You? Why is
Me
the
or
wizard
me or
holding
me?
the doorway?
Oh, quick question.
I was hoping I could.
That was Derek's great plan
Cardi
until he
has a-
decided to be.
Can't he have a free action just to shut it?
No?
Okay.
I've done enough nice things tonight. Use the
The
attack.
wolf hits duplicate.
A duplicate. Not with the 7, but he's
No.
still 4.
Does he still roll disadvantage
Still no.
because he's still
No.
attacking the same character?
No.
The duplicate ducks or
The duplicate
dodges or
ducks.
something.
Does he have disadvantage because of Maya Stand?
No, you can only do that once per turn.
Okay.
And this one just runs into the room and kind of can't find a way through because there's all this
There's a lot
chaos
going on.
and beds and attractive Chinese-themed bed
Yeah,
screens.
it's a reaction.
Mm.
Mine's a reaction.
Okay.
You do 1 reaction per.
Yeah,
Okay.
but per turn.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That brings up the next person, which is Johnny's character.
I close the
Fagrin.
door.
Yay!
Oh wait, maybe I'll cast something first. I've been waiting so long for that.
Do you hold the door?
There's got to be something interesting I can.
Can he cast without getting an attack of opportunity kind of thing?
Oh, do you have like a cantrip? Like a light or something?
I do. I could
If
do
you
a
cast
minor
or
illusion.
shoot a bow right next to someone, do they get
a
a free
minor
attack?
illusion of...
I think you have
don't
to
know.
move.
Prestidigitation.
Actions that cause attacks of opportunity. Do they include spellcasting and ranged weapon firing, like they do in 3rd edition? The robes are holy now. Oh,
Do you know what doesn't
thank you,
cause?
Stoney.
I was thinking like you could do like, couldn't you do something where you like throw something on the floor and then close the door, like a practical joke? You're like,
Yeah, definitely. This small piece of wood is sure to hold you all back.
or could he send out his illusions?
Well, I was gonna cast an illusion.
Could you send out your other 2 illusions?
Come on,
to
chat,
run
tell
out?
us to spellcasting
No.
cause
They
attack
have
of
to. They have
opportunity.
to. They basically stay in my.
They can stay 5 feet away from you, can't they?
I don't
No,
think
they just
work
weave
that
in
way.
and out of him there.
Yeah, sorry, but I could cast an image of myself. It just wouldn't do much. It couldn't talk or move, or so it might be better to cast an image of something that doesn't need to move or talk, so that they believe it.
I love how he's written holy. That's
No, it doesn't seem to be.
Nice.
Hmm.
What if I do that? That could be interesting.
Opportunity attack. Does spellcasting. Give an opportunity attack. Does casting. Here we are. Here we are. This should give us an answer. Casting spells never provokes an attack of opportunity in D&D 5e. We all now know. Do we feel enriched?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna cast a minor illusion.
Uh-huh.
I want the sound of. I'm gonna cast the sound of backup arriving. Out in the courtyard, about to come in through this door.
Excellent.
People shouting and saying, "They're in there!" and all that sort of thing.
Okay, that's cool.
In common, I
Yeah.
say.
Yes.
Hey,
in
over
common.
here! I found them!
I found them.
That's very
They're
uncommon.
here.
In posh.
And meanwhile,
I should draw my bastard sword of smiting.
Yeah, not common, but posh.
I like that.
I say, those people over there aren't fighting.
So Jaw continues up onto the roof, maybe?
Where does Jaw go? Yes.
To here.
Yes, up to
That
here.
brings up Nathan.
The great.
Is Jaw
I'm
going
going to run at the door,
Can't Jaw do
Oh, no,
something
no,
more
you
than
shut
what-
the door?
I already shut
He
the
shut
door.
the-
but I'm going to double enforce it with my shoulder
If I can
and
Jaw
my
have it.
And your strength of
and I'm gonna
12.
no, and I'm gonna use Druid Craft and start making the plants come alive and like growing branches around the door,
Nice.
so it becomes
More damage.
yeah.
8.
Is that a druid craft thing?
You know what? I'm just going to keep going with it until
Nice.
Ben says nope. That's
Yep.
terrible.
You're going to grow branches around the
No,
door
I'm
to
just-
enforce it.
No, I'm going on there. And I'm just druiding. I'm just like doing my druid thing. I'm touching the wooden door.
Is this a spell or anything?
It's
a skill check.
I'm just going for like theming and druidcraft because I already had stuff coming out of the door
Bonus
before.
cantrip.
With my last spell, I'm just going like get the plants to kind of like grow and just like expand
This
around
plan's
the
what
door.
you dismissed.
Well, no, what I was doing is I'm just reinvigorating.
I love it. I think it's great. The
It's
door,
more-
the
it's
door
more-
sprouts
it's
little
more
green
like-
things.
We could probably hold the door and we could probably just press the lock button. But in terms of like the spirit of the game, I think me going along and just like channeling like life into the door
You push your hands against it, and where your hands are between your fingers.
and leaves start coming out my like.
And
coming
then
out,
I
I'm
put
just
my
like-
hands on the door and they all wilt.
Yeah.
I feel like our characters are opposites.
See, look,
Beautiful thing.
I love to give life.
And I like
And
to
I'm-
take it away.
Well, no, you love to give life too, but
I
in a
know.
different
Give life,
way.
you re-give life.
Can I just
give
say?
I give life in
like
a new way.
Can I just say when we went
At
through
Christmas, you re-gift.
You know the
Yeah.
best part? I can just imagine Doug's hand when he died was just arms
Reaching out
stretched
for
out to
vagrant.
you.
Yeah.
Like he's just like again, like. But yes, no. So I'm just doing. Look. It's not really a druidcraft thing, but I'm just saying that
It's not.
I can instantly make a flower blossom. I can make a seed
That's what it's
open. I
done.
can make a leaf
Done.
bud bloom.
Beautiful.
I'm just saying.
You can make a
Just,
door grow
just
branches.
grow a little.
Excellent.
Grow,
I love
just,
it.
Just
I
just
love
that
it.
little
It
bit.
just
Grow
has to
door.
expand a little
Like-
bit so
Yeah.
it open again.
God,
I'm
we've all experienced that, haven't we?
I was about to say, like, you know, when it's wet and,
Yeah.
and the wood swells, I'm just like, swell.
Yeah.
Swell wood.
Like,
Oh,
swell.
like, you're swell, door.
He's a
Oh.
grower, not a shower.
That's it.
right. Absolutely. Maya stand.
Well, now that the door's shut and it's suddenly grown leafy,
Grown attached to being
I
closed.
I think I might remember that this is the
He's
room
grown.
where I know where I need to be. So using my last spell slot, I'm going to cast Detect Magic, looking for a great tool to fight
Excellent.
evil.
And Derek's character just
Because I'm
highlights
surrounded by
as this
my
great tool.
I'm surrounded by most of my good companions, although two of them seem to not be here, which is surprising to me because they called for my help to protect them, and they're not here.
Excellent.
Yes.
You
To be
cast that
protected.
spell.
Did you know who yelled at you, or was it just like?
Oh, it was your
were you-
voice.
No, okay. But did your character know that, or was it just like protect me, and you just went like incredibly?
I
instinctive?
remember that from the river. I remember that sound.
Yeah. Help! Help! I'm drowning.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like
What
a,
happens when you fail athletic?
like a visceral memory.
You detect a strong magical emanation.
Or an eminence.
Yes.
So the
coming
pub's above
from
me.
somewhere beneath the floor.
No. I start to dig.
The floor is made of fitted stone.
Is
I
there
was
a
about to say. And
Maya stand smash.
have you not met our dragon?
Yeah. He has
I'm
his
gonna-
own plinth.
with a strength of
Yeah.
20?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
lift some stones, baby.
There are some beds and things around.
Oh, that's nice. So he lifts some stones and punches the ground.
Well, if it's directly under the stones, I'm gonna dig.
Okay, so
under
you're
the
gonna,
stones.
but you're trying to dig in the stonework.
I'm,
Excellent.
I'm doing the gods'
Fantastic.
work.
Excellent. The monsters' turns. Cool. I'm gonna get the Manticore to go first, I
Oh,
suppose.
jeez.
The Manticore.
What did you
Can
do
I
on
do-
your turn?
Hey guys, can I just add one
Shot
thing?
at it.
No, but that was last time because it shot back
What
at
do
you.
you do this
You
time?
should have had another turn by now.
Yeah, Derek's turn. Yes.
Oh,
indeed.
my turn?
I skipped. Derek is directly between Nathan and Murray.
Huh.
Corin, the Manticore angering, dark-skinned human, bald-headed rogue.
Manticore
I'm gonna-
angry. I like that descriptor.
I'm going to try shooting at him again.
It looks like it's about to take off. By the way.
Yeah.
I love when you roll a perception of 2. You're just like, ha ha, ha! This'll stop. Oh God, what have I
Yeah.
done?
I'm going to run back here and disable the
Yes.
the thing from the
Yes.
hanging from the
Skeleton.
roof,
Yes.
and getting ready to throw it out and entangle it in anything that sticks its head in
I love it.
through the window.
So you just quickly
And-
draw your knife and cut through the rope.
Yeah, and maybe John's gonna help me
Okay, that sounds cool.
I
Yeah,
love,
you
I love
two
that
manage
John's doing exactly what you want him to. He's like,
Yeah, yeah.
And John's
John's
going to
looking
stand in the
around.
way of the Manticore. He's going to take all the
Is,
damage.
is John's not watching, is he?
Oh,
Is
if he
not
was,
like
he could be
last
like, no, I don't.
Too late. Lag time saves Derek.
Yes.
The Manticore takes off and flies across the courtyard. It's kind of over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was saying this hole is in line with him, yeah, all the time, as were all of us. Good. So he comes, sort of flying, crashes onto the outside of the building, much like the dragon in Harry Potter clinging onto the tower
Yeah,
roof.
right.
But he's sort of on the stonework.
A lot of
There's a
Harry
little-
Potter references.
Ah,
in here.
well,
There are lots of
Harry
other
Potter.
references too that you've just been missing.
That's right. And yeah, it sort of tries to. So you're going to throw this skeleton at it?
Yeah, so I'm hoping to entangle skeleton and block and tackle and rope all around this guy's head.
Yeah, so it hits the thing. Its claws are starting to go into the hole. The skeleton hits it. There's sort of a screech as it's sort of angered, and I'm just going to give it a roll. Let's do opposed rolls.
Okay.
I'm going to give it advantage on a dex roll.
Did it make the hole? Does it look like it made the hole?
And 1.
Oh,
Wow, advantage of 2.
So it's a 2.
And we get a
3,
14.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a terrible roll. So it
those
Yeah.
terrible rolls.
rolls. That's right. Yes.
You had 2 chances, and the best you could do was a 2.
How are you enjoying those advantage rolls? Yeah. So you managed to tangle one of its wings.
We both jump down the stairwell holding the rope.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
It's sort of twisting, rotating where it is, and then gets pulled towards the hole, and
Yeah.
it's sort of dashed against the stonework a bit.
How did you beat the Manticore? Well, we tied it to the puppet.
There's a crunch of stonework and wooden roof structure as the whole tower thuds
Excellent.
to the side a little bit
Yep.
precariously.
We have no idea what's going on downstairs.
Wow, that's
Is-
cool.
Just hear a thud.
Is there any
And it's just
part of the balustrade that looks strong enough for me to lash?
Yeah.
you're like
Lash
this.
it too?
You punch the ground and the tower goes. Dude,
Yeah.
you just look at your fist and go.
The god wants me to find this.
That's just, no, you did it.
You're like this. You're like, boom, like.
And then
Oh
two
my.
of your companions fall out of the ceiling.
Fall out of the ceiling.
I feel the god really wants this found.
That is really fantastic.
I love that. I love that. So you do the epic fight scene. Cut. To this, and it's just like cut
Misinterpret.
back to the
Yeah.
epic fight
Did they
scene.
not get affected at all by the sound?
Oh yeah. Okay, right. We gotta give them wisdom checks all around. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Alright.
Oh, Derek.
Wisdom.
This is one of my spells.
Let's set up.
8,
Sorry?
Read the event.
17, 9. Okay, so this guy already terrified just legs it.
Good choice,
yeah.
Hobgoblin.
He's going to leg it out of the courtyard. Shoo. Oops. This guy is already sort of intent on what's happening and the door closing, hurls himself against the door with his weapon, and yeah, starts taking axe holes out of it. Crunch, and you see these little green buds of life sort of weep.
Druid mending.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yes.
The wolf.
Yeah, half the door is dying. The other half is like growing. It's this. Reminds me of our old Pathfinder adventure.
Attacking doors.
Attacking doors and also
all
death
that-
and life.
So do these-
all that
do they get
XP.
tricked by the-
all
Yeah,
that
this
XP
wolf
from the doors.
also wheels round and follows his commander,
Uh-huh.
and the other wolf is just scratching against the door like a dog trying to get through to a treat.
Like a dog trying to get through a wooden door.
Oh, does the other one have a wee? Does the other one have a wee on the door?
I love
And mark the door.
I love it. It's just like, yeah, and the dog scratches the door. Like
That's right.
A dog
Scratching the door. Wow, your imagination's set on fire.
It's just like, I'm just like, man, it's like a man.
Similes
Yeah,
of reality.
Except it's a bit larger.
I speak words.
As a large dog,
Dog
scratching the door.
scratching.
Yeah, that's right.
This
In case-
theatre of the mind is
in
just
case-
Yeah,
blowing my mind.
I speak words like I speak words.
We are so hot.
You know what? It's like there was
We
a Rimaraz.
That's right.
Just
It's like there's a lemon tree and it smells of
Lemons.
You're walking down the street, you see a stall selling lemons. What do you do?
If you'd like to hear more
We
about the
make
Remorage, you should watch
lemonade.
the game.
Well, Ben,
What's
calling
it
it,
called?
calling it
No.
a game
Game.
is a very high watermark. That
It's
was
called
we
Life
played
Assurance.
Life Assurance.
we played 12 hours of gaming, and at the end of the 12 hours, Ben ran a game called Life Insurance. Life Assurance.
Life
Assurance.
Assurance. Just
Assurance.
watch me carefully. It's hilarious. When I
it
place
is-
the Remorage.
It is by far my favorite game we've played because
Yeah.
we weren't really
Big
playing.
call.
We were just really struggling to understand.
Stay awake.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Right, Johnny. We need to get to a break because we're all expiring in the very hotness here.
Yes.
I can leave. No, I'm joking.
Really? I think I have to do
That's
it.
my joke. I got one joke in.
Yeah. All right. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
place my hand on the
Yes.
door that's being hacked at by the axe
Yes.
You're right.
and cast mending.
Oh, nice. Excellent. You cast Mending. The axe is now embedded in the door.
Oh, nice.
Can I just say our magic is going off?
Yeah.
So my level 0 spells are just
Yeah,
killing
like
it.
you
The
know.
minor illusion, the mending.
Yeah.
It's like,
How to use cantrips.
That's pretty cool, actually. Right, what does Jaw? Jaw helps you
They're hanging off a rope.
bind
at
it
the
onto
moment.
the thing.
Tie the thing in. Yep.
Bringing up Nathan's character, Menu, the Wood Elf.
I'm just gonna. I really feel like I'm just working this door. Like I can. There is an evil beast of a dog scratching this door. I'm healing that pain and just making sure that this door is holding.
You're basically making it spread and jam and creak into that stonework. Yeah.
And I look back at my friend who's punching the floor. And I'm like,
With additional
what
gusto.
are you doing?
As the door swells, just by chance, as he punches the floor again and tears at the stone, there's an almighty crack noise as some of the stonework around the outside of the door splits. And once again, you're like, whoa! And a
stonework
split travels
around the
across the
door.
floor
Nice.
to where you were, and the whole floor shifts slightly, revealing the fact that there's a secret door in the floor, and one of the stones falls down and crashes about 15 feet below onto the floor of a cellar.
Right, right.
Oh,
Well,
hang on. We're over there.
As we
and does
go,
he fall in?
as we go to a break, I'm
Not
going
yet.
to rend the two stones with the crack and
Nice. Excellent.
stare down at the
So
tool
where's-
for good.
So
Fantastic.
we're all here punching the floor. Well,
Whoa, whoa,
look,
whoa.
I just want to feel like
I'm
I'm
mending
part
a
of the
door.
experience,
Yeah, you guys are mending a door. I'm punching the floor.
Upstairs we have this.
And those guys are hanging a Manticore. Oh! Can we break now? Right this second, because that was just perfect. Like now, because I just made a floor door Manticore rhyme. Come on, oh, ruin.
Okay.
Oh,
We're back. None of this. No. We will.
Should we do it live?
Should we have a break there then?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Great
Excellent. Good. We're going to turn on the air conditioner for a bit.
I wasn't joking. I was
see you
being
back.
serious with my Manticore.
That was so smooth. that good cut.
And we'll be back after, let's just say 5 minutes.
5
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
5 minutes of air conditioner time.
Bye.
Bye.